on top of that, 100 Thieves, sign us, please. Like, I swear,
by all
we
means.
will not.
I'm-
We won't drop the bag.
You don't even gotta fucking locate us. We can maneuver together somewhere else, dude. I'll take the mother.
We don't.
Yeah,
we
I'll
don't
take the
even have to
fucking
live
bus,
together.
dude.
Fuck it. We could literally just meet somewhere.
Yes.
We can
Yeah.
meet at the compound.
We can meet at the compound.
Fantastic.
All right, whatever. We need to do this before Steve's internet takes a poop again.
Yeah.
True.
Yo,
Steve, you are a host. Oh, sorry.
You stupid. Like now.
He's the one that
Listen.
yells. Steve's the one that yells.
Consider-
wait, but he did say it earlier. We'll get into it.
I was gonna
Steve,
say-
hi. Tell the people.
I'm
to
just
say
trying
hi.
to help considering your track record. Anyway, go on.
I had
Tell the
one
people.
slip. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Sorry for being rudely interrupted by Richard. We're back for another episode.
Trying to be
Episode
helpful.
9.
All right, episode 9.
Yes.
Episode 9. So we're on episode 9. This is heard from a friend. Just a little recap of what happened. If you guys haven't seen last episode, we had a
Premiered
little.
today.
Yeah, as of this recording.
Well,
Yeah.
as of this recording,
August
we had a
30th.
little oopsie. One of our recordings fucked up, so we had to skip one. So
Audio
we-
file.
So
poop.
Yeah.
it was my fault. So basically, Windows is stupid, and whenever it updates, it resets your
Yeah.
sources in what the fuck is this OBS? So basically, it wasn't recording my fucking microphone the whole time. So when I went in to edit it, I could hear everybody else perfectly, but my audio was just non-existent. And I was like, motherfucker. But we had what's it called? A backlog. Yeah, a small gap. So we were able to upload this week. It was the episode that was supposed to release next week, but it is what it is. So yeah, we're gonna be recording probably 2 this week just to make up for it. And it's on one hand, it's nice considering that the topic that we're talking about is technically or that we were talking about were more relevant in a sense.
Yeah, fairly up to date.
But at the
Yeah.
same time, it's just for us because we're not full-time content creators or anything like that, where it gave us that little bit of safety cushion in case our schedules didn't align or a little emergency comes up or whatever the fuck. Like in this case, we couldn't record. We obviously couldn't just fucking record a backup one out of nowhere. So, yeah, we're just gonna leave that little cushion again. So enjoy the next 2 episodes where we're kind of caught up with real time shit.
Yeah.
Somewhat. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of real time shit, I did want to talk about what happened today.
What happened today?
Tarek, the content king.
Oh.
Sentinels.
Dude, he's officially in Sentinels.
Mm-hmm.
For those of
those-
you that don't know, Sentinels is a video game esports team where they
Mhm.
compete with each other on competitive video games.
Mm-hmm. They're the best. No, just kidding. They suck ass.
It's sports, but for gaming. That's
Yeah.
basically it.
It's sports without the
Esports.
sweat.
Esports.
Electronic
like-
sports. Yeah.
Anyway,
It's self-explanatory.
yeah, Tarek, for also people who don't know, one of, if not the biggest content creators right now, specifically for Valorant too.
Yeah.
Dude's just going insane. Like, I think he's averaging like fucking 80,000 viewers or some shit. No,
30. No, usually. Well, yeah. He starts off with like off the bat. He starts with like 35K,
some shit. Like
and
that.
then when like he's streaming like the actual like the competitive games, he's averaging like 80 to 90. It's insane.
Yeah, that dude's nuts. And yeah,
He's going. Apparently, they announced he's gonna be going over.
Oh,
there
he's going to Turkey, Istanbul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, because he's from there apparently. So Champions, the Valorant tournament.
Right.
Their grand championship is happening in Istanbul, Turkey, and Sentinels is sending Tarek over there to basically kind of live stream from there.
To be their own like live host on site.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How funny.
So super
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
So like this is fucking insane for somebody who
An org is sending a newscaster.
An org
Yeah.
sending
an internet personality to be a newscaster.
Yeah.
right, especially for someone like Tarek. He's only been streaming for like a year, if not maybe less.
You know, I like to think that we're entertaining funny people, but then I think of like people that actually do this for a living.
So shout out to Lil Bro.
Shout out to Lil Bro.
Jesus.
I feel okay. So
Jesus.
on one hand, yeah, I mean, I think we're funny. That's just me and
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, not to cut you off. I'm not saying that I don't think we're funny or not
Yeah.
interesting enough. I just think it's like we're very casual part-time content creators, and then
Yeah.
you got people like Tarek who have an actual job and being that personality, if that's him or not,
yeah.
and he
Yeah.
just gets flown out to back home for the country or whatever, and he gets to be the newscaster for one of the biggest video games out in fucking right now.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean,
damn,
I also
that's
think
cool.
like I think about it. It's like if we were to like really like do 100% this, like I'm sure we can make it happen too. You know, like things like that.
Honestly,
Like it's just
I don't think I've ever 100%ed anything.
Jeez.
well,
My goal was to coast through high school at a solid C, and I did it. I fucking did it.
I get that.
Very cash.
But I was gonna say too, like for Tarek, it's not like he just randomly decided I'm gonna be a content creator and just
Kinda
suddenly
just
grew to
happened.
that fame. No, because I mean he was a pro player before, and
yeah.
I
What's
didn't
it
know
called?
that. I
For
thought he was
CS:GO?
like just some.
No.
No.
He played for CS:GO.
he played for Cloud9 in
Yeah,
CS:GO.
Cloud9.
Dude won a fucking championship.
So back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Got it.
He played with Stewie 2K. If that's any, fucking
Kinda sounds familiar.
timeline.
But nothing for me.
Whatever. Point is, dude's been in the competitive scene for a while, and then because of COVID, I think that's when he like just kind of dropped CS and started mainly
Mhm.
focusing on content creation.
Mhm.
And then, like I said, Valorant came out, and he started getting into that, and he's fucking insane at what he does. He's a really good fucking player, but on top of that, he's also just funny. Like the dude's genuinely really fucking funny. Like,
Yeah.
and he seems like a good person. So,
Yeah.
it's one thing to kind of be one of or just a regular content creator in a sense, but for him, it just always seems like he always had a knack for it, and
Yeah, the personality.
getting
for it.
started, yeah, and then getting started with the pro leagues, it was a good boost for him.
Oh yeah, for
Again,
sure.
still all skill when it comes to that though. My take.
No, I feel
Yeah,
that.
I mean
Yeah,
he's
I feel
fun.
that.
I enjoy him. Like
Yeah.
like
He's
I
a
see
funny
why. Yeah, I get why people like watching him. People have seen him like rage on stupid shit to the point where he took some shit personal because of Reddit. And to the point where like he's blown up. Like he's blowing up. Like the guy's I
Mhm.
think
24, 25.
24. Yeah, 24,
No.
25.
I think he was
Really?
older.
Yeah,
I think he's
no,
older
no.
actually.
Dude, he's old. I was gonna say he's
No.
older. There's no way he's younger than us.
Yeah, he's like 20. Yeah, I want to say 25, 20,
26. He's my age.
20, yeah, 25, 26. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought he was older.
No,
Wait,
he looks
okay,
older. I
hold
will
up.
give you
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna
He
say.
looks
So a lot of these streamers that are like pretty
no shade. There.
popular, bro, they look older than us. Most of them, but most of them are about your guys' age or younger than us.
Yeah.
So
Like, I think Sub Rose is like 24, 25 too, no? And he looks older too.
I don't know about that one. I was
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
say
think Rose is that.
the only reason I think Tarek looks older is because he does have the beard, and
Yeah.
it's a really nice thick beard. So it does age him up a bit. But
No, he has an older face.
Yeah.
I'm not
Really?
I
telling
mean,
you what, this
if you were to like, there's photos of him shaved and he looks like a little kid. But yeah,
that's a
I mean,
man face. Wait, is this even him? This could be someone else.
I don't know.
This looks like some. No, that is him. Yeah, he looks old. I don't want to say old as shit because I'm older than him. So what does that say about me?
you
Yeah,
look
fuck,
old
that
as
means-
shit.
Pigtails. I don't know if I could show.
Yeah. That's there.
Yeah, that's Tarek. He does.
But
You know
that's
what?
little bro.
That's little bro.
Dude, this
Shout out
man.
to little bro.
How
Yeah.
old again? 26.
26.
26.
That looks 32. 30.
Yeah.
It looks
Na-
me. It looks like my age,
Nate's
a little
You know
older.
what
32,
it
no?
is?
Nate?
No,
Yeah.
Nate Shot's 30.
He's 30.
He's 30.
Okay, that fits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at Nate and I think 29, 30, 31, barely 31.
Yeah, Nate Shot, fucking
Valkyrie gives
Valkyrie.
me like, if watching her personality or watching her streams gives me like 32 vibes, honestly.
Really?
But like she'll permanently, because she has that whole like in control vibe. Like I can tell like she like it's always work most of the time, I feel like, possibly, but when she streams it's just like goofy fun time or whatever.
Yeah.
But it just gives me like,
It's a controlled environment.
yeah, like 30
Yeah.
vibes. Not that that's a bad thing, not that like it's like a controlled humor. It's more like she has a handle on what she's doing, and and like it works for her.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
she's got
Yeah.
a better handle on her brand.
I
That's
get
what I mean.
that.
She's got
like,
more control of it, and it's like
she's
I like it. I like
she's
it.
like business mature, but
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
personality wise, like I don't know, she always gave me like she's like fucking young 20s. Fucking just because she's loud as shit. She's known for being like just fucking screaming all the time in her fucking streams or whatever the fuck. So I don't know. I've always seen her as like younger than what her actual age. But what was I saying? I don't know. We brought up Nate Shot, so I kind of might as well just switch into that topic. Do you want to talk about it, or do you want me to say it?
I just recently caught up on it, on what was going on. What's the guy? Frosty?
Frosty.
Frosty, right? Yeah. So from my understanding of what I got was he he has beef with 100 Thieves now because he was a content creator for them, right? But he went on live to try to bash on them and talk shit because he wasn't getting paid enough. But then it's like this guy was the type of, like, from what I saw and what people were posting, this guy's the type of kid who like uh and I say kid because I think he's younger than me.
Yeah, I think so.
He was given the opportunity of, hey, here, you're in 100 Thieves, and he thought, okay, cool, everything's in a golden platter now. You know, everything's in a silver platter to me, and I should deserve this because I'm here. So he was upset because like yearly, I think he got paid like under 40K or something like that. But then Nate came out and he was talking about it because people were like, I guess, kind of not necessarily harassing them, but they were like getting the idea of like, oh, like 100 Thieves is like mistreating their employees, they're not paying them enough, blah blah blah. So then he came out and basically said, hey, look, you know what? Like, I basically, like, me myself and the org pay people based on their content and how much work they put in, and this kid wasn't putting any work. Like, he would upload here and there, he would stream very so often. He would stream, obviously he has the brand, the name on him, and to him that was enough. And for that, he thought he deserved millions. He thought he deserved like Tarek paid amount, and Tarek just signed.
What's the name of the guy again?
Frosty. It's spelled Frost and with an E instead of Y.
Yeah.
So more or less, basically, the dude Frosty, he was part of a stream team type of shit, kind of like us, where it's just the friends that stream together, you know, a lot, and what's it called? They were only getting, I say only, like if we get these numbers, but they were getting like hundreds, like averaging 100 viewers or some shit like that. You know? Which is, you know, which is fine, but then 100 Thieves came in, specifically Nate Shot, and said, I'm gonna give these guys a chance, and wanted to sign them to 100 Thieves to be content creators because he thought they were they were funny. He thought that they were gonna be the next, you know, fucking big creators, and you know, he basically wanted to bring them. He flew them out to LA.
He funded them.
He funded them to come to LA, and basically, you know, wanted to incorporate them and make them grow. Like it was an investment essentially.
Yeah.
But what happened is that, like, once they got here, like C was saying, Frosty specifically, I don't know if it was the other members of that group or whatever, they basically just like let their foot off the gas. They got they basically signed to 100 Thieves, and they were like, all right, cool, I made it. And then they didn't really fucking put in the work to keep it, upload, make videos, stream or anything. This is specifically Frosty though that Nate Shot was talking about. Specifically, he was saying that he would stream like I think he was averaging like 40 hours a month,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
you know, that's a regular work week for, you know, average people
Not
who
even.
aren't fucking streamers, content creators.
That's 2 weeks of work.
No, that's one.
Wait, how many hours was he
Oh
putting
yeah,
in?
40, 40 a month.
That's it.
So he was in a month.
Yeah.
In a month.
he was streaming 40,
40
hours.
hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Nature was like, dude, that's what's it called?
How long was it going on for?
So it was initially supposed to be a year contract. Within 6 months, they had already seen this thing, and other people that were like in 100 Thieves, like the higher ups, already wanted to just fucking let them go. But Nate Shot was saying like, no, like they're kids, like what's it called?
Give them a
You
chance.
just kind of you kind of have to kick them in the ass essentially, and I guarantee you, or like he's saying, like I'm sure that they'll you know, fucking do good things as long as they have that little boost. So the year came and they renewed their contract and even gave them a bit of a raise. It was like meant to be incentive, right?
Yeah. Dude,
Nothing came from it.
And this all came from like Nate putting his word out, like, yo, like, hold up, like, give these kids a chance, like.
Right. So nothing came from it, and then hold on. So by the end of the year, by the end of it, they let him go. You know, just things just didn't work, so they disbanded them. Like they were out of 100 Thieves, and I guess that was that. It was basically just supposed to be a clean thing, like whatever. The things didn't work, and then yesterday, I think it was, on Twitter, Frosty tweeted out, "Imagine what would have happened." Or no, he said, "I missed the old Mob House." That was the name of their group, the Mob.
Yeah, the Mob House. Yeah.
He said, "I missed
How
the
long
Mob
has-
House."
How long has it been like not a thing?
I don't know. It's been a
It's like-
while.
Been like a little over a year now.
I know. I think it was less.
Because
Whatever.
after they became 100, after they joined, that kind of disbanded itself.
Yeah, whatever. Point is, he said, and then he said, "Imagine what could have happened if we weren't struggling to pay to buy food, or wondering where your next meal would come from." And that's what Steve was saying, is that, you know, people were saying that like, oh, 100 Thieves is, you know, treating their content creators like shit. They're stealing their money, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they started getting all of this backlash. Nate Shot specifically, people were calling out Nate Shot, calling him like a leech and shit.
Yeah.
Was this like public knowledge? Like they're not doing anything. They're not streaming as much. Like it was like the community can tell, right?
The community knew. The
the
community could tell,
it's not
but they kept it amongst themselves. Like the org kept it within themselves of the situation. It didn't come about until Frosty spoke about it,
No,
and
so
he tried twisting it.
So the numbers are there.
So that's what I was saying. So like, could it, like, if I had known about, or if you had known about it a little bit more in detail, like, oh, you know that for some reason somebody keeps track of org signing, so Frosty gets signed, and then you notice, like, was it noticeable enough for the average Joe to be like, they just got a check and they're not doing the job? What the fuck is it like that?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
no?
because the org wanted to cut them. They wanted to cut them halfway through their contract. They're like, look, we'll pay whatever we need to pay. We just need to cut them out. They're not doing anything for us.
But as far as the public goes, they couldn't. I mean, yes, you could probably tell that they weren't uploading really much, but it's not
Streaming
like
as much.
yeah. But again, they weren't big enough to the point where people were looking for their next upload or anything like that.
You said there are how many views?
Like 100 viewers,
100.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Nate was trying to. He was investing.
Content.
I don't know. They were just like, you know, fucking. I don't even know, to be honest. I didn't. It
makes me wonder, like, what the content was.
That's exactly my point. That's exactly my point. Is that, you know, they're not that well known, but Nate Shot had seen them, and he
took a liking to them.
He liked you know, he liked them as people and their content for whatever reason.
What was the name of the group before?
The Mob, I think. I could be
sure
wrong. I'm sure if you search up 100 Thieves Mob or some shit like that, it'll come up.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Point is, once all of this shit came out, Nate Shot, I think he did a live stream, and
Yesterday.
he just put everything on the table as far as like what actually happened, all the numbers, all of this stuff. So that's when he showed that specifically Frosty, the guy, he was only averaging 40 hours a month, like I said, but before he had signed to 100 Thieves, he was averaging more along the lines of like 300 hours. or some shit
Yeah.
like that. And
So they
then
lost-
What was that again?
He
That
was-
last bit?
he was averaging 400 or 40 hours a month with 100 Thieves, but before 100 Thieves, he was averaging more like around 300, I think. 300 hours a month. So what's it called?
How old is Frosty?
I don't know.
They're kids. They're like
They
I
have to
think,
be like
eight-
maybe
eight-
early
18,
20s,
19.
maybe late teens.
Okay, I have a lot of opinions. Keep going.
So what's it called? Then Frosty had also talked about how they weren't paid much. Nate Shot specifically said that they were getting a budget of $2,500 a month. For things like
To live?
yeah, essentially they can use it for whatever the
to
fuck they
live
wanted.
or to video or to make content.
Yes, because ideally the whole point of their
So they gave them 2,500 or 25,000.
2,500. So that's $2,500.
$2,500.
Yes, a month.
To eat, make content, and to take care
to
of
do
themselves.
whatever it is that they wanted to do with the money. Because
in LA.
In LA.
For all of them?
For I think it was each. No, I think
It was each. It was each.
I could be wrong. But either way,
Continue.
listen, I understand $2,500 is definitely not a lot of money, especially in LA. But considering that on top of that, they bring you over to LA, the only reason they bring you over to LA is so that you can collaborate with,
like you said.
It's an investment. The main thing is that he wanted them so that they could collaborate with the other creators in 100 Thieves. So he would frequently have them on in 100 Thieves videos and, collaborate with Valkyrie and all these of these fucking huge ass fucking creators. And, like the whole idea is you're in this video and then people like take an interest to you and go to your page and watch your latest video to make sure like, okay, like, yeah, I like who they are, blah, blah, blah. But they weren't making videos. Like, they just weren't releasing any fucking content. The only person who was actually like streaming or trying to do something I think his name was Classy or something like that. And what's it called? Like, he's the only one trying, but realistically, the whole rest of the team is just kind of there coasting along, trying to, really not do much with what they were given. So,
yeah.
After that, I also started talking about signings and stuff and what they were getting off of contracts and shit like that from sponsors. And it's no surprise that, organizations take the majority amount when it comes to sponsorships. So it was revealed that 100 Thieves was taking 85% of the sponsorship money and leaving the rest to them. But that's what was in the contract, but they were actually giving them like 65% of the money. They were letting them keep 65% of that money. All because, again, they wanted them to grow, essentially. And I don't know exactly like what why they just weren't fucking putting in the work whatsoever. They didn't want to create the videos, like I said. They kept saying that they just weren't making enough money for whatever reason. People were like, some people were commenting like, dude, like, you weren't even you were ordering like DoorDash every fucking day just to, or like at least 2 times a day to eat. And it's just like, obviously it does kind of sound like you should have like
thought about it. Thought
about what you were spending your money on, but also like in a sense that you should have more money or whatever it is, the fuck, like you should have been making more. But at the same time, it's like, how can they expect to be earning so much money and live fine if they weren't putting in any work to make themselves valuable for that money? Like, yes, they got signed, but again, they were signed just so that they could themselves get that money. Like, it's like giving somebody a fucking a fish hook so that they could get their own food, but they starved because they didn't want to fish. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
I
I don't know if like where you can put the blame on anybody else on that part.
like here's the thing, and this is like what a lot of people not necessarily are taking away from it, but like got from it was um here's a group of kids. They were given, and there's the thing, and like the people who were pissed for Frosty and all that was like, oh, like imagine bringing them to LA and like not giving them enough for like rent and blah blah blah. But then a lot of people were also commenting, and they were like you were given a one in a lifetime opportunity. You were given the resources, you were given the name, the sponsors, and the ability to do this. Like people who don't have that or never get that chance hustle a lot more than like people like that, you know, because you're trying to get there eventually. These kids were given the opportunity, they were given the investment, and they did nothing with it. One of them, Rich said, like one of them tried, but the overall aspect behind it is they gave them the opportunity, they did nothing with it. This wasn't like here's $1 million, good luck and do what you got to do. It was, hey, let me bring you over, let me give you the name, let me give you the sponsors, and you do something with that. And unfortunately, they didn't. They took advantage of the situation. They did nothing with it, and they thought, hey, we're set, we're good. But I think because they're kids, they don't really necessarily get the business aspect behind it, you know. I and like I said, I don't know, when I say kids, I don't know how old they are. They could be my age, they could be younger, but from how Nate was saying it, like they were young. They, you know, they're just kids moved out to LA. But it's like I've seen content creators who move out to LA to network, and they mention it like, yo, this is gonna be a tough situation, but I'm doing this on my own. You know, this is someone who was given a golden ticket to that front door.
So
So
this, so my point,
Mhm.
not to cut you off, is
Mhm.
just saying the same thing. What my point is. So point one, I guess, or whatever. People need to stop giving kids fame, and there needs to be a system in place because we are now in a point of society where that is a thing now, and these kids don't know how to properly maintain their fame, their wealth, and their responsibilities because it's a lot that happens at one time. In my opinion, there should be some type of facility, institution, something like that needs to be put in. Yeah, it makes it sound like it's more intense than what it is, but it is like that. These are influencers, and these are people that, kid, you threw away a fucking golden ticket, like you were saying.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You just have to put in the work. But now it's like, what kind of work do you have to do? That stuff like that. But then it's so I lean more on the side of 100 Thieves in this because, like Richard was saying, it's the idea. That's how fucking orgs work. They contract people in, like they get them signed. That's an investment. They pay them, but then the idea is you then show us that you give us back that amount. You know that comes back to us at some point during your content creation, your stay here, whatever, and then sign in next year, or get out. But for them to not like barely even put in half as much work or time into what they were doing before, like 300 hours down to 40 barely.
So,
You got me fucked up.
so that's the other thing.
You got to put in the hours.
I just remembered his excuse for not supposedly streaming either. In his words, he said the internet wasn't working for like 4 months that they started there.
Yeah.
For 4 months, for whatever the fuck reason, he said the internet could barely support one person streaming at a time.
Isn't the idea that you're a content creator from YouTube, or is it in your contract? You're making content. You're not. I don't know the contract. I don't know the rules, but I'm assuming you're not forced to only and forced to do streaming. I mean, I'm pretty sure at some point. But you're telling me you can't go somewhere? You can't rent space? You can't rent?
So
You can't do something to
So,
work around it?
that was Nate Shot's like one of his main main rebuttal to that argument. He was saying like, bro, you literally just got the biggest exposure that you could possibly have. Like he said, why the fuck are you wasting 4 months of time with saying like, oh, my internet's shitty, I can't stream, instead of being like you know, like, oh fuck, my internet's shitty. I got hundreds of people that are like literally willing to come and watch me. Like he said, like if that was me, like I would be fucking rushing over to Spectrum or whoever the fuck is my internet service provider and being like, fix this shit. I need to make money.
Yep.
See, that's another thing though. That leads into my other point. You're gonna give content creators, yes, you brought them over, yes, you're providing housing. I'm pretty sure they don't have to pay for rent or some things are covered. But $2,800 or $400 or whatever in LA, and they're young kids. I'm assuming they look young as shit. That I'm looking at them in the video 2 years ago for what was it? A house tour. A Nate Shot tour is the worst house in esports, and it's the mob or whatever.
Yeah.
And at this point, they'd been living there for 4 weeks. They look like 22.
Yeah. So
23 maybe.
That's one thing that I will fucking criticize a bit of on sides of 100 Thieves main
Like
Nate
not
Shot,
even
whatever,
not,
is that
not even for like specifically for Frosty and like, oh, they were content, they were money. No, it's like that makes me assume that you do that for other content creators, and it's like for one person that's yes, sure, you can do it. You're not frugal, somewhat a little bit, but like, you know, you're kind of on top of your shit, especially if it's just you by yourself, you know?
Yeah.
But
so here's the thing about some of those things. When they brought them to LA, they didn't buy their housing for them. They paid for them to move out. Yeah. They had people from 100 Thieves help them find a house so that they could actually like, you know, actually be able to find a rent. Yeah, basically. But they decided to go with a house that had a rent of 10 grand or some shit like that instead of somewhere cheaper. And there's Frosty said that it's because they needed to be 15 minutes away from Nate Shot's house, or you know, wherever the fuck the main, you know, content creating place is,
corporation,
like, yeah,
like downtown.
But Nate Shot saying that wasn't the case at all. They needed to be in LA specifically just so that they could collaborate. But he said
that's what I was gonna say. That doesn't sound like believable or realistic whatsoever. For those of you that don't know or aren't from LA, 15 minutes from your job, bro. The world loves you. You're good. You're settled. 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So.
Like, good luck.
Yeah, so
fuck.
So what's it called? He said, like, you know, that they did have somebody looking for a house for them. What's it called? And helping them to try to find a house. And he said, like, I don't know why they settled on the 10 grand when they could have settled on somewhere cheaper. And basically the whole
he even mentioned, like, they could have just gone to the valley and made a 30-minute drive. Like, that would have been okay.
Yeah.
I would assume that it's like as long as you're here by this time.
Yeah, as long as
you know.
He basically said, like, the whole time he was just kind of comparing it to how he started up, and like a bunch of, you know, like these old school content creators started up, where it really was just kind of like, you know, you're getting up and you're sharing like a fucking living room with 4 other people that are trying to do the same thing as you, and what's it called? You know, you don't care what you're like, how much money you're getting, essentially. At least like back then when you're starting,
the hustle was there.
Hustle was there. Yeah. You know, they were fucking living and breathing this shit. Right. Meanwhile, here's some kids that, you know, they have the potential, they have the fucking talent to do it, but as soon as they are given resources, or at least the name,
they dropped the
ball because they didn't want. They thought they already had it enough with the name. And as far as money goes, Nate Shot said that they've repeatedly like had gone out with checks of like upward of 30 grand each.
So that's what so all of this goes back to my first point being made. There needs to be something implemented that allows these people to kind of go to for tools, because some people like, yes, they could be over the age of 18 because they're signing on to this org. Yes, minors do get signed, but that's this shit doesn't happen, I think, when a minor does it.
Yeah,
because they're just gaming and you never hear about their lives because the parents, it's the parents that are doing it. I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't hear anything bad about any minors that are like officially signed to any orgs that's like on the level of someone that's 18 above when it comes to like drama or just in the news and stuff like that. It's usually just so-and-so 13-year-old kid, prodigy, blah blah blah, signs to insert org here.
Yeah.
But there needs to be some type of like tool that can like kind of help these people kind of like get it under in order, because
But that's
it's like you shouldn't even need it in the first place. But fame and money and success like can come overnight to a lot of people, especially nowadays. And I feel like that's really overwhelming for some people. So it'd be nice to have like a life coach, but not really a life coach, like an esports life coach, an org life coach, something like that.
Yeah.
but I think
Maybe they were also provided that, but they
Mhm.
didn't do it. Because at the end of the day, they did fumble the ball so hard. So hard. How do you use the excuse, I don't have internet for 4 months, so that's why I wasn't doing my job?
Yeah.
Like what do you mean? You had hundreds of people that were ready to just sit there and watch you be whatever the fuck you are, whoever the fuck you are,
or do whatever the fuck you wanted to do.
and you could have had more money in it. And it's like, I'm pretty sure they chose the 10 grand house. Okay, so that's why are you having your talent choose their living expenses? Why wouldn't you to ask them, what's your budget? What are you comfortable with? Okay, we find something under there. We find something within this general area, and then we present you your options, because we're flying you out of here. We're flying you out here. Like, it feels like 100 Thieves sounds like Nate Shot, like how he kind of did it. Like that's how they expect their content creators to operate too. Grind, hustle, old school coming up style. Pretty sure it's a little bit different, I would assume, maybe. Like, everybody has a different method or whatever. And I feel like this is a 100 Thieves method. Not that it's a bad thing. Like, if you could do it, clearly it works.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know how often they're signing people on 100 Thieves, to be honest, and how many people are getting cut, but you
Yeah.
get the name, and that's a bag right there.
Yeah.
And some people even if they leave, they still keep the bag. So it's like,
So
what the fuck?
some other people that were commenting on it was like Myth, for example. Myth, when he said, he specifically tweeted when it was revealed that they were getting like $3,000 a month or whatever it is. He's like, dude, that's more than I made in fucking TSM when he first signed. And look at him now. He fucking one of the biggest fucking streamers for like a long time. And it's just it really is just it all came down to 100 Thieves. Obviously they could have done some things a little bit better to provide resources for up and coming content creators, but at the same time there has to be some fucking self accountability when it comes to
100%.
when it comes to like, hey, like, yeah, I should have worked harder, I should have taken full advantage of something that people dream of. But the main thing that pissed me off is just how much like Frosty really is just kind of saying like I got fucked over by 100 Thieves. I got like not everything taken, but like I just didn't get anything from them. And Nate's like, dude, I gave you as much as I possibly could without literally just doing his job for him, without fucking having people do his job for him.
Yep.
But it's just like, some people just will naturally have that kind of like, he that drive or whatever, because he straight up said like in the time that he was in Optic, that he was in fucking or FaZe Clan and all this shit, like he said that like he's seen so many creators that get the name and they just fucking, as soon as they get the name, they just drop off because they think they made it. That's it.
Yeah.
They forget that you gotta work
enough
still.
for their effort. They got it. That's
Yeah.
the goal. It's like, no,
they get the name and then they're like,
sky's
yeah,
the limit, baby.
okay, now like they get the name and like, okay, now I'm entitled to everything. It's like, no, dude, you got the name, but show us why you got the name.
So with the entitlement thing, I was on Twitter and I was curious, like, because clearly it is like, I'm on 100 Thieves for like professional, like mechanical going about it. It's like, that's what it's like. You could do more. Like, you could foster talent and really get that shit right. These kids, 100, it's like 100% on them almost. Like, I say I'm on 100 Thieves, but like for their own things almost. But like, these kids fucked up.
Yeah.
And I was curious when he said, "Oh, they're not remorseful." Like, that, basically saying like that Frosty, or at least whoever else, isn't admitting that they're not saying, like, admitting to fucking up or dropping the bag.
Yeah.
So he retweeted on the 29th yesterday a bunch of screenshots, and
Oh.
it's just like, oh, worst part about this, blah, 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 like just complaining about the internet or whatever.
Yeah.
So then I'm looking, I look over to the right, and it says, so there's two tweets, and it says, everyone under here saying, why don't you get it fixed? Please go call an internet company and try to get someone else's service fixed. You need to be able to provide the security information to even talk about the account, which they probably didn't have nades last for. I don't know what the fuck that means, that last part. But my point was, the reply to that was, I moved in with a friend who has basic Spectrum internet. The connection in my room was garbage, so I got my own internet service installed in just my room, and I did that just for playing COD casually. If a streamer can't figure that out, then they just don't want it and they're lazy.
The thing,
So I was like,
the thing about that is also, Nature wasn't fucking providing them with internet. The 100 Thieves was never fucking involved whatsoever with their housing and shit like that. All they did was help them try to find somewhere in the LA area or wherever it is that they could afford, at least in their minds.
these kids.
I'm pretty sure they gave them an
they-
incentive to
They
like get
straight
it.
up told them. They straight up told them, you're gonna be in charge of your household. That includes internet. So they're the ones who have the fucking customer name. They're the ones who fucking bought the internet. So
Yeah.
there's no excuse of saying like, oh, he didn't have a pin, he couldn't have gotten information or whatever. It's their information. So
You want to know what the
they
funny
just
part
fucked
about
up. They were lazy about it.
You know what the funny part about all this is that like we're talking about their housing, right? Their house, right? 4 months, no internet, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's multiple videos of the content creators going to their compound and streaming there because they're having internet issues. And some of them have mentioned like, yo, I'm having like internet issues at my place, so we're doing this at the compound. Like I'm at the 100 Thieves compound. Like I'm doing shit here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude,
That's right. They have an entire.
they have an entire spot
I
for the
forgot, dude.
pros.
We even
and
talked
for the,
about
for
it.
the
Bro,
creators.
they have an entire facility that you can just fall back on.
Yep. Like,
Oh
dude,
my
that's why
God, man.
that's why I'm like,
Wait,
dude,
100
these
Thieves,
kids,
sign us.
honest, dude.
Wait,
Hold
yeah,
up.
Nisha,
I
please,
guarantee
Yeah.
you will
Yo, Lil
not,
Bro, I won't do you
not
what
drop
Tarek
that
did.
back anyway. Like, give me a 2,300. Give me 2,000. Period.
Dude,
Give
we-
me a
that's
grand.
it.
We'll make something with it.
We'll make it work, bro. Oh my
fuck
God.
a grand. Just buy me a nice camera, and I'll make something with that shit through and
my
through.
God.
Like
I can put,
these kids fumbled that fucking bag so hard, and then they were like, and the funniest shit is that they have the audacity to be like, oh, they fucked me over, oh, this and that, and it's like, dude,
Bro.
you fucked yourself over because you thought you made it by having the name, and you didn't work for the rest of it. Like,
So sorry, Lee. The only thing that I will say, we keep saying these guys. I will say that for the most part, it is just Frosty. The other guy, Classy, I think his name is. He has straight up said, I don't want any of this drama. He's the one that actually put in work, and Nashot even called him out, saying that yes, he did actually fucking put in work and try to make it work.
There was
The other
4
guy,
dudes, right?
I think so. I don't know. The other guys, I think they weren't as bad as Frosty. Obviously, they didn't do as much, considering that they weren't as notable. But as all I'm saying is, Classy, at least that dude deserves at least something. You know, at least he fucking tried.
unfortunately,
so-
because he was part of the contract, he got dragged in the mud with the rest of them. Is what happened.
Frosty is 24 now. So at the time, 2 years ago,
22.
22, yeah.
So you, God, way older, or not way older, but older than what I was expecting. To be honest,
Imagine being provided, right? It's like they weren't even doing the full contract of we'll take 80% of the sponsors. They were still giving them the incentives. They got re-signed.
That's kind of gnarly, though. Not gonna lie.
They got
80% of sponsorships. I mean, it's a little.
But it's because majority of the content creators will make money off of themselves. Like that's just sponsors that they get off of 100 Thieves.
Right.
They can still get self sponsors for like other things like
I assumed it was all sponsorships.
No,
because
no,
they're
no.
contracted with the org, so any sponsorship is
whatever.
80.
Like for example, like 100 Thieves has this contract with Chipotle, right, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that and like Cash App. So it's like these people like that's their sponsorship. They get 80% off of that.
Well, I mean, and on top of that, they have people that fucking actively go out and look for sponsorships and shit like that to
Yeah.
bring to the
Yeah.
creators, you know, and what's it called? The creator literally just has to do a stream, a video, whatever the fuck it is, dedicated to that.
Does whatever
An
the
ad,
contract says.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
obviously they get their percentage of it, but majority does go to the fucking, you know,
The
the
org.
org, because realistically the only
They're doing
reason
the
they
work.
got that sponsorship is because of the org, you know,
Yeah.
because of the org's name. So on one hand, it's like it makes sense, you know, that, you know, they don't get that much of that money, but again, like Steve's saying, they can look for their own sponsorships too. On top of that, they all of their revenue from streaming, which Nate Shot said that's where most creators' revenue comes from, at least
Yeah.
you know, for the beginning, is from streaming. And it's like, how the fuck are they gonna be complaining about having no money when they're not doing their job? They're not fucking doing anything to try to earn money.
I saw a comment where someone was like, they're like, look at all like the people who are up and coming. It's like these kids literally have nothing and aren't given anything. And even Nade mentioned like, yo, I went months and months and almost like years of like making no income. Like everything was just the hustle and the grind till the day of when I finally did make something.
Yeah.
And it's like these kids were given that handicap tool for it to get to just fucking make content. Like whether it's IRL or fucking like I mentioned, they have the whole fucking compound for this shit. And it's like behind doors, we don't know. Obviously, we don't know like how these organizations work. We don't know like what kind of tools. But I'm sure they had like living assisting tools. They had fucking like they had the freedom. They're content creators, so they have the freedom to do whatever they need or whatever they get. Or if they ask, hey, like what happens in a situation like this? Like, dude, if I was in their shoes, I would be asking a million and one questions of, yo, my internet's not working. What do you guys suggest? What do I need to do? Do I need a fuck? Do we need to sell this house and get something smaller? Like, what do I do? Like, what can you guys help me out to do this? Like, I'll do it. Just help me.
Bro,
you know?
we wouldn't even get to that point. Like
We
that's
won't.
the thing. That's the crazy part is that how does any sane person fuck that up?
Yeah.
Like, kids, come on, man. Like,
and the only reason why
we're gonna get this 10,000. I can guarantee that they got here that the 10,000 rent or whatever the fuck it is was smack dab in the middle of LA, Hollywood, some bullshit like that. It didn't even need
on
to
a
be
fucking
there.
loft and shit in downtown.
Yeah, some fucking high quality shit, and it's like,
it's like cool.
why?
I get like it's like
and
cool.
I can
I get it.
guarantee
You know?
they didn't even look for internet. They didn't even take into consideration the cable lines, nothing like
It's
that.
like, dude, like
anything.
you would think if you're
2
not
years
even
ago
that,
too.
not even that, like all these big housings or big like living areas like in lofts and shit, like they have ways of getting internet. Like look at all the bigger content creators, like even fucking like what's her name, Nicolo, she lives in a fucking loft in downtown and
Yeah.
her internet is fucking phenomenal.
Well,
So-
yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. My point was saying that they most likely were only looking at the looks. They
Yeah.
weren't looking at
The aesthetic.
what the lines already laid out and laid down, because some places you're stuck with what you got, and the only way that there's going to be an upgrade is if the wire's exposed, and most wire isn't exposed nowadays. It's, or not nowadays, but in certain areas it's underground, so those wires don't get updated and shit like that, and then you kind of lead to people having like really shitty internet like I did back in the day when we would play PlayStation and my shit would constantly drop all the fucking time.
Yeah.
That's what I was dealing with.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, but
then the wiring happened and all that stuff. But you're moving somewhere, anywhere, you gotta like,
do your research.
it's just life shit. Like that's what it is. Like they were just too young. They didn't know. They didn't have that checklist. Like,
But you would.
I'm gonna move somewhere to another city. I want quality internet. I want to be within like at least a couple places to eat within like 30 minutes minimum. And my job, I can be an hour away if I have to be or whatever, just as long as the traffic or it's not too bad or whatever, you know, like I'll make it work.
Right.
I
Yeah.
leave an hour early anyway. So it's like,
So
come on, man.
It's like
So
look at all the
sucks.
big fucking names in that organization. That
Yeah.
they could have just fucking collab just to make a bag. Like, yo, I'm running low on funds. Help me make a bag. Like, what do you do? It's like,
yeah. So
Mm.
conversation reminds me a little bit of this video I saw about this musician who tours, and it's common knowledge slash expectation for any band that goes on tour or whatever, that you don't book hotels, or that you don't get anywhere to sleep. You just sleep
You
in the
just
tour van.
the car, yeah, the
Right.
bus or whatever.
So
Yeah.
what's it called? The guy who was in this, his name's Adam Neely. For whoever doesn't know, great fucking musician, insanely talented dude. Point is, he what's it called? He made this whole argument saying like, dude, like, uh, why is it a thing for like other workers, like look at fucking construction workers and shit like that, where they unionize for good working conditions
Good
and shit
reason.
like that,
Yeah.
right? But when it comes to like musicians and they're expected to live in this not poverty, but like the struggling musician trope,
Right.
where
Mhm.
like he is so talented, blah blah blah, he's such a good player, but he's sleeping in the fucking van because that's what the struggle is supposed to be, it's supposed to be there. And I feel like a lot of people would probably agree to that listening to this, saying like, "Oh, dude, like, just because they're, up and coming shouldn't mean that they're all sharing one room, or shouldn't mean that they're all just, struggling in a sense to pay for rent or whatever the fuck it is." It's like that's not what we're saying what at all. Like Nate Shot was saying that was his case back in the day, but that was back when orgs weren't really a fucking thing.
The
Orgs
12
were
dudes in the
barely up
master
and
bedroom.
coming. Exactly. Orgs weren't a thing. It was just a bunch of people who were passionate enough to, what's it called?
Collectively get together
Love
and
the
hustle.
thing. They didn't care so much about money at the time. They just wanted to get their names out there. In this case, Nate Shot said that he saw them as that, like his younger version of himself, and said that, yeah, I'm gonna bring these guys out and give them the opportunity that I wished for when I was a fucking kid. When he was just up and coming, which he did in a sense. Like he gave them so many fucking tools, and obviously, like I'm saying, like they don't need to necessarily live in a place where it's just a big ass studio or whatever the fuck. Um, but at the same time, if you're gonna fucking invest yourself into getting a fucking 10 grand a month place, you put in the work to make sure that you can afford that. If not, you fucking save some of that money, knowing like, you know what, I'd rather sacrifice some luxury so that I can work on it and get there eventually. Especially for like a chance like this, where a couple months of struggle, if that, call it struggle if you really want to, because let's be serious, you're fucking getting to live in LA, you're getting a good amount of money, you're getting all these connections and stuff, where realistically within 3 months you could probably fucking get that 10th grand place and be living more than fucking comfortably because of the work that you put in with just trying to get your name out there and collaborating with all these other people and just getting your bag. But
Yeah.
instead it's just like they just settled and nothing came about it, and now they decided to blame it all on Nate Shot, who realistically at this point I feel like is one of the nicest people that could obviously come out of one of these organizations. And just honestly, shout out to that guy, because legitimately,
That
like,
dude's wholesome as fuck.
like he
Well, that's
gave
what I
them
was
so
gonna
many
say, is
fucking
that
chances.
as a business owner, 6 months, and they're still not, and they're putting in barely a fraction of the work, and you keep them on. And then so for the year, did they sign them after the year expired? Is that what?
Yeah,
is that
they
my
got
understanding?
re-signed.
Okay, so the 6 months passed. They wanted to let him go. Nate Shot said no, so then they didn't. So then the year was up, and then once the year came up, they signed them again.
Yes, because
Okay, and then how much time after that?
A whole year.
Were they still signed?
so
They were signed for 2 full years.
2
Yep.
fucking years.
It's like, dude,
What
even
are
if
you
you were
doing,
even if you were
bro? I mean,
struggling
okay, I
for
assume-
6 months.
That's
like,
why I'm saying, like, Nate Shot so fucking patient with these kids. Like, I get it. Like he said, he saw a piece
Bro,
of them
are they
in them.
that funny? I'm like, I couldn't find
I
any of
don't
the, like,
know.
old content.
I
Like, I have to
genuinely
see
don't
it.
know.
Like, what did you see in them? Like, they just look like average, everyday fucking Valorant gamers. Like, what?
I don't know.
What the fuck am I looking at? Nate Shot? Just some fucking Discord
I don't
kittens
know.
in the making? What am I looking at?
You know what
What
the
is
worst
this?
part is? That he probably these kids probably ruined it for like all the people that probably could have had an opportunity.
Hell no.
Because you know they're never gonna
These
invest
kids
into
now
people like that.
showed other people how not to fuck up, how
That too,
how
yeah.
not to fumble the bag.
Yeah.
So
This
you know,
has to, God, I hope. For
You
those
know,
of you that are
Nick-
interested in shit like this, for the love of God, please look at the story. Please fucking digest every aspect of it and understand, as a business owner, do not fucking keep someone on that is barely putting in a fraction of the work that they were doing on their own in 6
Mhm.
months.
yeah.
Don't keep them on after the year and then and then some. Bruh. Oh my God.
But yeah.
What a money. Oh, all that
Moral
money
of the
you
story
lost.
is business owners, you know, obviously it does kind of suck being the bad guy, especially for somebody like Nisha that says that he, you know, he's not trying to be like he's not money grubbing person, whatever the fuck. But if somebody's not putting in the work like that, you just gotta fucking let them go.
Yeah.
It's a job. It's
At
a
the end of the day,
business.
yeah.
At that point, it's a career.
Yeah.
It's a job.
And then
You get fired from work every fucking day when you're not doing your job. What do
right.
you expect?
And then for the rest of us, you know, aspiring content creators, take this as a lesson of, you know, don't be that fucking guy that just thinks that you made it, and then just fucking drop everything because you're satisfied or whatever when it comes to just getting a name. Like realistically, that's not where it ends. That's where it starts, if anything.
Yeah.
But on top of that, 100 Thieves, sign us, please. Like, I swear,
by all
we
means.
will not.
I'm-
We won't drop the bag.
You don't even gotta fucking locate us. We can maneuver together somewhere else, dude. I'll take the
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We
I'll
don't
take the
even have to
fucking
live
bus,
together.
dude.
Fuck it. We could literally just meet somewhere.
Yes.
We can meet
Yeah.
at the compound.
We can meet at the compound.
Look, put it like this. I struggled for an hour just to get Discord
Oh.
running.
I know.
Richard struggled for an hour just to get Destiny working the other day.
Oh, not even an hour. I spent hours trying to get to play Destiny off stream.
Yep.
Off
We've even knowing that there's no bag behind it, we fucking find just like
The
everyone
drive and
else
the want
the
is
drive and the
still there.
want to know that we're trying to make something out of it.
Yeah. Even when it comes
So-
to these,
And even if it's not to stream it for like content or whatever,
Yeah.
it's just to have fun with friends.
And we're
We just wanna
enjoying
hang
and we
out.
enjoy doing it. Yep.
That's it.
even
So
when it
100
comes,
Thieves, Nate Shot, if you ever see this, yo,
I think the
shoot.
biggest example is the podcasts themselves.
Oh yeah.
You know, going into
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. We're like talking about what we're doing. We're literally
Going-
like in the space
going
right
into
now.
these things. Listen, shout out to all of our viewers. You know, with a few, but still, the fucking
the few, the proud.
the proud, the fucking listeners,
The weirdos.
whatever.
Wait, I don't know how the theme song goes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
No, I was thinking.
Anyway, shout out to
fucking
them.
army with.
But realistically, you know, we're not fucking big. We're not anybody. But we do this, because we fucking enjoy it. Because
It's fun.
we genuinely have fun doing these. We genuinely enjoy having these conversations, and you know, we're putting it out there, seeing if anybody else likes to listen to them, and you know,
fun hobby.
getting something.
Getting somewhere, hopefully that'd
Yeah.
be cool. If not, then at least it was a fun time, and we got
Yeah.
some.
Hell yeah.
We got some memories to
With
listen
some
to and
fun-ass
watch back
memories.
when we're fucking our parents' age, decrepit and upset.
Decrypted and upset.
Dude, we literally spent almost the whole fucking episode talking about this shit.
I think that's gonna be the episode, to be honest. Why? Like,
I mean, that's fine, dude.
Yeah,
I was about to
It's-
say we basically got
it's-
through it.
Yeah,
To be honest,
it's like it's things that is going on. It's things we're finally caught up to the real world.
like we have 2 minutes. What could we, if we want to like give it a solid hour? We like to get a solid hour, and if you guys couldn't tell,
it's usually like a few 15 minutes over, but yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Anything notable that happened to you this week?
Hassan Piker's 31 years old. That's what I tripped out about earlier. That's what I was trying to remember. I was looking at age and I was curious about how old Hassan Piker was. Hassan, don't sign me. Just like sign a body part on me and I'll get it tattooed. No joke. Oh, that's what I was also gonna say. If we do get signed, I'm pretty sure I do have something scandalous or scandalous in my past or whatever. This is a fair warning.
No, we don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
Listen, Nate Shot, we're available as independent
But I am very,
we
very
don't have to be a group package.
Yeah, if you don't think
Bro,
if you
that's
don't
what I'm
think if
thinking
you don't
of.
think the group fits, then we're okay with doing individual.
Oh no. What is it? What was the girl group that was like it was 3 of them, then it just ended up just being 2 of them? Or was it 4? Wasn't
Fuck.
Destiny's Child, wasn't it 4 of them, then it became 3?
I think so.
Can't remember.
I think
Yeah,
you're right.
'cause Beyonce
No, it's
became
Cheetah
her own
Girls.
thing?
It's Destiny's Child.
It was Cheetah Girls.
Miso.
Miso. It wasn't Cheetah Girls. Cheetah
That boy
Girls, they kept their
sleepy.
members and then they
No,
stopped
it's
'cause I think they
Destiny
got
Child.
busy. Yeah,
'Cause
they had
Beyonce
4,
became
right?
her own thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Um,
Yeah, we're Destiny's Child. None of us is Beyonce because no one could be Beyonce.
I
Beyonce's
wouldn't want
overrated. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I wouldn't want to be.
Richard.
I'm
Her
sorry.
album is good.
I
I
would
like
listen
the
to
new
it.
album.
And I
It's
probably
good.
never will. Not
Honestly,
because I don't know.
Not to say that heterosexual people or whatever shouldn't listen to it, but in my opinion, very made for the gays, the gals and the pals. It's very good.
Mm.
I,
The
just,
gays,
I
the
don't
gals, and
know.
the
I
pals.
just feel like I don't even want to get into it. Never mind.
It's good. No, it's good. It's very different than I think her other music for sure, in my opinion. But in a good way, it's different. It's different. Like some of the songs I wasn't even vibing with in the first place. I was just kind of listening to it just to say, okay, yeah, I listened to it and it wasn't my thing or it was my thing. Oh, I like this song or I don't like this song. Stuff like that. And I just kind of kept it going while I was at work. And I was like, some of the songs are good. The first time and the second time now it's like, okay, yeah, pretty good music.
Mhm.
I don't know if I like them all, to be honest. I don't like most artists' music. I only like specific songs and that's it. But yeah, it's cool.
Joji dropped
I
another
think-
banger.
Doja?
Joji.
No, Joji.
Oh, there's a Doja. Fuck. Joji's cool though. What
He
about
dropped
Doja?
a new song.
What? When?
Yeah, actually,
like
wait,
a few
what?
days ago. Yeah, a few like maybe 3-4 days ago, something like that. Good song. Really
Is it
good
another
song.
ballad?
No,
If it is, good.
I don't feel
No,
like
it-
trying.
Yukon?
it didn't go. I think so. It didn't go sad as fuck at all.
It
was,
is Yukon.
Yeah, Yukon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Interlude.
It's an interlude.
Yeah.
Oh, why is it
You
playing
guys
clips
just-
of us? What the fuck?
That up. Yeah, but
This shit's a
I'm
ballad,
listening
bro.
to it. Sorry.
yeah. Anyways, no, it's not. It picks up beat.
Okay.
Yeah. See, look.
I like it. The beginning. The first 20 seconds
there it
is
is.
just faster than his other shit.
It's
Right
after
from the
like
get-go.
50 seconds.
Okay.
All right. I'll make
I was gonna
I'll
say-
make a scuff version on the kitty piano. And...
Yeah.
Wait, hold
Dude,
on.
that would be hilarious.
It's pretty easy, honestly.
No, not right now.
Yeah, do it.
He's gonna do it.
I can't use shit.
You guys will finally learn like how this man's mind works. Like I've seen him just make music out of stupid shit for no reason.
Wait, I like this.
I told you. Get into the little pianos. No,
Piano? Meows? Misa's just looking like, what the fuck are you doing?
like what the fuck is that?
Alright, whatever. I'll make a
Alright.
scuff version of it for the thing.
Okay, I'll listen to the rest of it later.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was good.
I told you.
That's
I told
really
you.
good.
It's
I
a
like
chill beat.
that. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It gives me I can see that being in the fucking Spider-Verse movies and stuff like that. It's got a very like chill moment, not like something
Yeah.
super
It's like
crazy.
ambiance.
Like the
type
ending
of thing.
credit song or something. It's good though. I like it.
Yeah. That's nice. Alright.
Yeah.
Well. No.
Watch
Um,
anime.
You know the. Never mind.
That's.
Huh?
What was I saying?
Did
Yeah,
you
I
have
think-
another point?
No, I didn't. My brain just like spazzed.
Oh, are
Okay.
you sure? You don't have anything?
Ending remarks. Was that
Um,
your just the Joji song?
Yeah, that was it. Oh yeah. If you guys catch us on stream, we're gonna be playing a lot of Destiny again. Lee
yeah, new
made
obsession
us
of the week.
download it, and now we've just started.
Yeah, that's right. The episode came out today.
Yeah, we are.
And we talked about it.
Mhm.
And,
And
they
now we're
actually
obsessed
did
with it all over again.
Yeah, they spend money on it.
You
guys have an issue. Skins look cool, and then I'm gonna buy
Listen,
some,
I love
and I'm
it.
sad.
I love it. It is fun.
It's cool.
Just as somebody who hasn't played it as much as these other two, I have a lot to learn.
You'll get
and
into it.
I'm butt right now, but it is what it is.
You're not. He's not terrible. He thinks
He's
he's
not,
terrible. I
yeah.
don't know why he thinks he's terrible, but it's fun.
And if
It's a lot
anyone's
of fun.
wondering when
So
you
we've
play the
been playing it
game,
out.
Lee and Rich are hunters, and I'm a warlock.
Oh yeah.
If that adds anything
Mhm.
to it.
Yeah.
I have a
It's a
Titan
fun time.
character, but
He's not gonna use
it's
it.
not as fun. Let's be
Yeah,
real
same.
here. It's just
I
not
have
as
one
fun.
too. He's just chilling, or she's, or they. I think it's
Like the
robot.
hunter just
chilling
lets me live my ninja dreams, my ninja way. I'm like,
Yeah,
Kumi,
but that-
Kumu,
That's my
So-
that's my ending remark. Rich?
Joji and Destiny 2, Richard.
ending remark. 100 Thieves sign us. Nate Shot, you're
Number
great.
I like this.
Number
speech,
one
by
and
the
a
way.
half.
One and a
His
half.
speech was good. And that's it. I really don't have anything
You don't
else.
have a second.
Here, let me find a song.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
Listen to You and I by I don't know how to fucking pronounce his name. Dabull. It's spelled Dabeull. Good song. Funky song.
My ending remark is watch anime again, like always and forever. Amen. Damn, I really wish I could remember the name of the anime that's on my screen off the top of my head right now, because this anime right here beat Full Metal Alchemist, I think, on myanimelist.com.
Oh, wow.
That's like one of the big anime lists that people use to actually like rate stuff and stuff like that. Oh, Kaguya-sama Love is War. It is great. It's hilarious. I recommend it. It's so good. Watch it. The latest season ended this year, so it's still fresh.
Oh, cool.
And then for music, I kind of have two. 29 by Demi Lovato, super good. By the way, it's about the guy's I think Mario Lopez. Oh no, could be wrong.
Did they date?
Fuck.
I think it's Wilmer Valderrama. Actually.
What?
That would make more sense.
Demi Lovato.
Your ending remarks, you researching shit?
Sorry, I just want to make sure. Yeah, it is. Yep.
Wilmer
Fans
Valderrama?
are convinced Demi Lovato's 29 is actually about Wilmer Valderrama.
For those
Yep.
who don't know, that's Fez from That 70s Show. Or
He's also from Yo Mama.
So the song is called 29 by Demi Lovato, and it's, you were 29, I was 17. Was it your fantasy or was it mine? Shit like that. It's very cool. It's a good song, and the music video is really dope. She's performing it with an all girl band. It's hard. It's dope. It's a good song. And then the other one is This Hell by Rina Sawayama. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It's so good. Oh my god. If you want to just like kind of experience that euphoria of being gay and just accepting that if everybody's right, you're going to burn in hell, so might as well have fun with it. It's a good song. I love it.
Oh,
So
I have a song recommendation.
Huh?
Yeah, besides the JoJo one. It's called My Jinji by Sunset Roller Coaster. That's a good one too.
Jinji.
Yeah.
All right.
It's it's a dope song. If you like funk.
One really quick thing also. Feel free to leave song recommendations in the comments.
Oh,
I need new songs. I'm sure they also would like some new songs. So
I'm always exploring.
just leave whatever you want. All right, Steve, sign us out.
Oh yeah.
How does it go again?
Oh my
Bump,
God,
bump,
chingada.
bump, 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 bump.
Here, I got you.
That's our sign.
We are heard from a friend. You're weirdest, craziest, and sometimes a good laugh. Sometimes we get serious too.
Shit.
This man forgot the jingle. Anyways, y'all have yourselves a
Wait,
wonderful
no,
day. I
wait.
appreciate you. All our ads are in the description below. He's gonna keep thinking about it even after we close out, so I'm gonna let him eat on that one.
No,
And-
I'm not.
Lee, how do we do this?
Choo.
Oh, no. This is a fucking mess. You guys always do this for me.
Bye.